good, y'all? No, I don't want you. I'm live. See, that's what I was telling y'all. California people be right up on you. Then when the quarantine hit, motherfuckers want to act like they really into personal space. Anyway, happy Saturday, you guys. What's good? What's good? I'm just on here. I'm heading to Venice Beach, which maybe you don't know. That's where I work and sell my products. I'm all out of tray sets, so I have clothing, but I really just needed to let out. Hey, Queen. Hey, Candace. I really just needed to let out some of my own emotion because um, the grind isn't easy. It isn't easy at all. It isn't easy to stay motivated. It isn't easy to keep pushing. And especially for those out there like myself who are completely solo, like totally and completely solo. I don't have any friends. I don't have any family members. I'm in a state completely by myself. And I know that I encourage and motivate a lot of people, but I don't receive any of that. So it's tough, you know what I mean? And I keep myself going because I refuse to not win. And I refuse to not realize all the shit that I'm working for and that I'm struggling for. You know what I mean? I know that it will be worth it. And to many people, it'll look like overnight. But to all the people that for the last 20 years have been watching me go through my self-development journey and all of my entrepreneur journeys, because I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. Like, honestly, I've sold candy, I've had a candy shop, I've done everything. But when it comes to building wealth, that's a whole different beast and a whole different mindset. So trying to attract your team and people around you, whether it's a partner or whatever, it's not going to be as easy because not everyone has the same level of fire, the same intensity, the same desire. One thing I love that Dame Dash says, he says anyone that works for him, works with him, has to have their own business. He says you can't fight for my dream if you don't have your own to build. And I find myself just encountering a lot of people that don't have their own anything to build, or really that desire. So you have to keep yourself motivated regardless. And you have to stay motivated even when it's not easy, you know what I mean? Because it's not easy. It's never going to be easy. Even the successful, those who are already into their M's and B's, millions and millions, they will let you know that it was never an easy road. For me, the most difficult part emotionally is being totally solo. Totally solo. That's the most challenging part for me. All the decisions I have to make myself, everything, like everything. And all of the people that I watch, my cyber mentors, I think it's dope because even at their startup stage, they're a team, either two people, either someone and their wife, or, two homeboys or two homegirls, or somebody and her mom. It's someone. It's always, and it's not to say that it can't be done, because it can, because I'm gonna do it, and I'm doing it. Just don't give up. It's pretty much all I'm trying to say, is that you have to believe in yourself so strongly that you see it, even when you don't even know where you're going to sleep or eat, or when they tell those stories about living out of their cars and not having shit, like that's real grind. And that's why I really resonate with old boy. And I'm looking for my little spot. That's why I really resonate with old boy from Acrimony. And his wife, just the one who Taraji P. Henson played, she had no vision. So, but him, I felt him 100%. I felt the fact that he wasn't gonna waste his time getting a job when he knew what he had. He didn't have time to take away from perfecting his shit and building his shit just to go and get a job. And that's exactly how and I've had people tell me, I don't have time to get a job. I'd rather, if I end up having to sleep out here at Venice Beach at the end of the month, that's what I'm gonna do. And it's not a fucking brag. No, is that what I want to do? Fuck no. But that is what I will do. You damn right, because that's what I have to do. I can't afford to get a job. I cannot afford to tell someone they're gonna pay me something $10 an hour. I can't afford that. Even me sharpening my skills, or even if it's watching, learning more about investing. I can't afford to give somebody 6, 8 hours of my time that I'll never get back for 15, 16, 17, 20, 23. I don't care. Any dollar amount an hour. That's me. And that's why I really resonated with old boy and Acrimony. Because at the end of it all, after 20 years of him grinding, broke, putting up with his wife, talking to him like shit, after 20 years of that fucking grind, he was able to go and give her a $10 million check. That's what the fuck I'm working for. So, just you guys don't ever give up. You have to believe that you are going to make it, period. Regardless of who supports you, regardless of who shares your shit, regardless of any of that, it doesn't matter. You have to believe that you are going to win, period. And just keep it moving, you know what I mean? When I get out here, it's like when I was in beauty school, when my marriage was like, from the whole 18 months, my marriage was crumbling. And then as the time progressed, sorry if y'all can't hear me, but as the time went on, things just got worse and worse at home and more miserable. What the fuck? What are y'all gonna take the whole walkway? As time just went on more and more, it just got harder and harder. And I remember one day going to school, bawling my eyes out to my instructor, to the admin or whoever she was, and just asking her if I could just go home. I'm like, this is too hard. I just want to go home. And she said, no. Once you get in your first client's head, you're going to be in your zone. And I'm glad I stayed, because that's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. And those 4 hours that night went by, and it was perfect. And I was very thankful that she did not allow me and my tears to just go home and give up. So it's the same. Today it's getting closer to the end of the month. And I just feel like once I get out here, get my shit set up, I'm going to be in my zone. It doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. I get noticed. I get exposure. People look at my things. I send them to my Instagram. I send them to my website. And That's perfect for me. It'll snowball. My customer in Florida received his tray, and he very graciously, I'm very thankful. He shared it on his Instagram story and tagged me. You know what I mean? That's the first person. I'm talking about over years, over me being a makeup artist, a hairstylist, a designer. That is the first person over a decade who has publicly shared my something that they bought from me. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna stop. I mean, I've asked people to give me a review. I've sent, I mean, I'm talking about in different states. You know what I'm saying? And that first one meant a lot to me. And there's just gonna be more from there. There's gonna be more from there. The universe will continue to send me people that will continue to send me people that want to share what they purchase. You know what I mean? Will continue to send me people that will want to collaborate with me. About this will be overnight. There will be nothing about this. So y'all, your story is gonna be the your head up,